Firefighters are battling a wildfire in the East County. It's burning just outside of Jamul. It started around 2:30 this afternoon, burning about 20 acres along Skyline Truck Trail, threatening some structures and triggering evacuations. Those evacuation orders are still in place as crews work to get the fire under control. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto. News 8 is on scene right now, working to get you the latest information. Our Alex Cheney joins us live with more. Alex, you've been out there for a while now. We talked at 4 o'clock, no flames. What's it looking like now?
Well, Carlo, the main focus of this firefight right now is actually on this shipping container just here. They've been putting some water on it for at least the last 20 minutes or so. Something in there is on fire. You can see there's a burnt out RV just next to it there. Also, I have with me right now Oscar Sotelo, who is the PIO for CAL FIRE. So, Oscar, this thing started about 2:30 this afternoon. What do we know right now?
Yeah, the fire did start around 2:30 this afternoon is when we got the initial reports. The first engine on scene did report a 3 to 5 acre fire with a moderate to dangerous rate of spread, which quickly grew to these 20 acres that you see behind us. That was the last reported acreage that we got from our intel aircraft. So we're sitting at about 20 acres and there hasn't been much growth for right now.
Okay, and then what sort of aerial attack do we have on this thing?
Yeah, so initially we had, there was an increase in the augmentation of aerial resources. So we had a total of 7 fixed wing aircraft and 2 helicopters assigned to the incident.
And what's it looking like right now in terms of the fire?
Yeah, so we were able to slow down the progression of the fire. Right now, the crews are initially they were focused on that structure protection and make sure that people are safe and getting out of the area. So that initial job was to make sure that people were safe and getting out. And now we could focus on the containment of the fire. So crews are readjusting their tactics right now to get that containment increased.
Any idea at all on how this may have started?
None have been reported to us. We currently have our law enforcement officers investigating and doing those interviews so we could determine an actual cause.
Oscar, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, also, Carlos, so I actually caught up with a few people just a moment ago. They were getting out of this area. They were evacuating. Now, there are several farms in this area and several animals as well, so they were actually getting some goats out of one of the farms here. Take a look.
We're just trying to help all of our friends get their animals out and get them to our house to safety.
We picked up 3 horses, 3 other goats, these goats, and we're gonna go pick up 2 more goats, and there's 2 pigs coming. We're just trying to help out all the neighbors out here that have animals that don't have room because of the fire.
And you said there's a house burnt down right here?
Yeah, they're losing their house down there.
Do you know the people that live there?
Yeah.
And how are they feeling right now?
Not great.
Shock,
Yeah, they're definitely in shock. Luckily, they're all okay. We got all their animals. We're just trying to get their animals out and get them doctored up to where they're better. They're burned pretty bad.
Okay, so now they did mention that a house burned down in the soundbite that you just saw. I spoke to Oscar. He said there's no official large home structures that have burnt down, really. It's just that one RV that you see just there that absolutely did burn down. So, Carlo, here's what's going on. Most of this fire is out at this point. It's just a lot of burnt embers. We got a lot of smoke going on. The only active flames I still see right now is this shipping container. Whatever is in there is on fire. Now, just towards the back of it, a little bit closer to me, there is a grill and there's a propane tank just next to it. So there was some concern just a little bit earlier that the fire might get to that propane tank and then it would explode. That has not happened yet. That's a good thing. But I also think they're going to need to bring some more water down because this shipping container continues just to produce an incredible amount of black smoke as it's pushing out from the area right now. So it sounds like they got to get a handle on that, but outside of that, much of the aerial attack has gone away, and as Oscar has just said, it looks like the forward rate of progress has stopped at this point.